Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. In the month of January, I'm coming to Chennai and I will have a workshop in Chennai as well as in Mumbai. So those who are interested may contact our office. Check the description for details. Apologies for a second day, straight day. I could not do my pre-market report. What to say? I was just too tired and I slept. I have to wake up morning 5:15 in Dubai time to do my pre-market report. Sometimes when the US markets are just too volatile, so I tend to stay awakened for the whole day. And then usually I go to sleep morning, early morning 1 a.m. like that. So sometimes, just too tired, I just skip the pre-market. So let me try my best, to make it usual. I think now I'm planning to reduce my trading in US market so that I will have a lot of free time to do more activities towards Indian side. Now, coming back to markets, Indian markets fell for 4 continuous straight days and then today made a smart recovery. In fact, for the last 1 month or 1.5 months, it has been like this only. 3-4 days falling, one big green candle, then maybe another 1 or 2 green candle, again market falling 3-4 days, again the same thing goes on. I have told you many times that this market is not going to go anywhere and it is going to trade 26,000 plus and minus. In fact, it was so surprising that since the beginning of this December series, the Nifty has been trading 26,000 plus or minus 300. Just about 1 week before, I told you the monthly December end of month option, 26,000 short straddle, call and put. The combined premium was 500 rupees. I think now you go and check, it has come to, I think, around 300 rupees or less than that. So that's a fantastic decay of more than 200 rupees. That is more than 15,000 rupees per lot. That is a kind of a decay. So, no wonder people are taking 26,000 short straddle weekly as well as monthly. And now weekly or monthly, there'll be only just 4 more additional sessions because 1 day is a public holiday in the last week of the series. Today, it was a complete broad-based rally. In fact, mid-cap and small caps outperformed and IT index supported, Reliance has supported, HDFC Bank has supported. The only laggard was ICICI Bank. But still, the broader markets are doing well compared to the Bank Nifty. So the Bank Nifty is still struggling. And as I told you, this HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank rejig, that's going to make sure that, both HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank are volatile and not going to go anywhere. Just imagine we are inching towards all-time high. ICICI Bank is down 10% from all-time high. So today, I would say it's a sort of winning for bulls. Though Nifty did not close above 26,000, Nifty future has closed above 26,000. And the future premium has expanded slightly. Usually going towards the end of the expiry, the Nifty future premium should contract, but on the contrary, a Nifty future premium expanded, but not very big, but at least 5-10 points. But that itself is something very, very great. So that shows that, there was some intensive short covering has happened. And, the overall market, the broader market is also seems to be picking up. So let us hope at least this time, this, rally continues. But usually the last 2 weeks of December is not considered to be really bullish. Of course, in US markets, ahead of December 25, there used to be some small rally, what they call it as a Santa Claus rally. But usually it will be just opposite in India. So usually the market will be dull. In fact, today many people were scaring the others by saying that, the Bank of Japan interest rate hike is there. So if they increase the interest rate, there will be yen carry trade, unwinding will happen, the markets will crash. Like somebody even posted, the last few years how the market has fallen around this period. The Bank of Japan interest rate decision came, they increased the rate by 25 basis point, but nothing has happened. And Indian market was fantastic. European markets were higher. The US futures are also slightly higher only. So once it so happened, when the Bank of Japan raised the interest rate, there was a huge amount of unwinding in yen carry trade. So that created a hell lot of problems all over the world. But this time, there is no much yen carry trade. So therefore, always, the history doesn't repeat in stock market. I always say, first time when it comes, it's a shock. Second time when it comes, it's a news. So that is how the world markets have taken. So that has no impact here. The US markets today is a quarterly expiry. So what they call it as a quadruple witching day. Stock option, index option, stock future, index future, everything expire on the same day. Usually that day tends to be very, very volatile. And moreover, there is some inflation data, personal consumption expenditure data is due at 7 p.m. So all that will make, US markets more jittery today. But our market, look at the India VIX. So India VIX very rarely closes below 10. It closed below 10 yesterday, and today even it fell further. Now the India VIX is closing around 9.5. If I'm not wrong, 9.1 is the all-time low. So looks like India VIX is going to all-time low, which means that, people are not expecting any big move on either side. And as I told you, until budget, that may be the case. So markets are not likely to make a big move, maybe 25,500 on the downside, 26,500 on the upside. The markets are going to just keep consolidating in this range. I'm expecting some big bang announcement in budget. Why I'm expecting big bang announcement, what announcement I'm expecting, and all that we will discuss in a separate video. So we are coming closer to the December, one of the worst year for Indian stock markets. Not only Indian stock market, even the currency markets. I do not know when was the last time when both stock market and currency market have done so badly in 1 year. Sometimes it may happen, like Lehman Brothers collapse, coronavirus, but that, that may be a global phenomena. But this time the entire global markets are rallying. In fact, all the key major markets like US, Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea, they are up more than 20-25% this year. And we are only doing very, very pathetically. So anyway, all those things we will discuss later. So as expected, there was a lot of unwinding in 25,900, 26,000 call options. Now people are selling 25,900 put option aggressively. So, but last 2 weeks it so happened, every time Friday they sell put options aggressively, Monday and Tuesday, market falls and gives a lot of trouble. So let us see what is going to happen for next 2 trading sessions. So let us hope that this time market at least, try a sort of a breakout, not necessarily about 26,300, at least not threatening to go back to 25,700 once again. So let us see what is going to happen, and hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.